Hey guys, I got asked to do a video on why men cheat, and there's a Mexican guy on my face. And I only have a simple description. It's not like a lot, but my reasons why they cheat is because men crave a sexual variety of different types, and so they crave something different and they want to be with different men to experience more. Different women. Different women to experience more. Unless they're gay, they can be with men. But so after thousands of generations, this has forged in the male brain a desire for sexual variety. Other reasons why men cheat is because they're unhappy with their mates, and sex is cheaper and easier to get these days. Who knows? And because of power wives. Being married to a high profile guy ups the odds he'll wander. Women are attracted to men who have power and status, so public figures usually have plenty of opportunity, Bus says. Whether your guy is a political man, an A-list celeb, or just a cubicle mate, his motivation to cheat is the same, according to Run relationship expert. I read that off the site. I just thought it would be good to know, fact. So basically what's that saying is that men will date a really rich and attractive woman, but it doesn't mean they'll treat them any different. They'll have the same feelings as any other guy would. Look at me. I don't always give 100% to my boyfriend, and I understand that because, well, that's a different story, but so he'll cheat or he'll do something else, and usually it's not what most girls expect, but it's a human guy acting like everybody else does, and if they say they're different, then they must have a lot of willpower not to cheat. Another reason they will tell you is because they got bored of the same person. So reasons men will say why they cheat is because she ain't what she used to be. The typical man can't resist the temptation of riper fruit, especially if the woman in his life has let herself go. So the guy wants a fresher girl, skinny, new style of everything, new personality, and just something terrific in their image. Yeah, there are girls that do let themselves go sometimes, but really you can't accept anything different. Another reason would be no one loves a ball buster. Perhaps nothing will drive a married man into the arms of another woman faster than a nagging wife. She's like a mosquito. She doesn't want to have sex with her. He wants to swat her away. So it's like one of those days when you have a fight with your husband and then everything just it starts to go bad after that because the fights are more often and it's just like a woo. The reason that they would have sex with another woman is because it's a more loose woman who would actually doesn't care that much at all, and I feel like I have to throw up. Another reason is she just doesn't get me. For a guy would cheat, say that they don't feel understood by their mate, but it's not always the woman. Mostly they're either angry or afraid to connect. So a guy who doesn't want to pour out their emotions to their wife. That is one reason. Another reason is it's the thrill. Most guys who have affairs are getting in touch with their inner caveman. Just like they used to play with fire. It adds a level of danger. And danger adds the excitement. Which is saying that I don't really have that much on that one. Okay, another reason is blame it on the hunter. Often married men who cheat can quite explain their motivation. They just find themselves compelled to bust out of their day-to-day routine in search of something new. It's a primitive instinct that dates back to their role as hunter and gatherer. Only this time they're hunting and gathering new women. So their excuse would be maybe I married too young, or he just feels as if he hadn't seen everything of a woman, even though he has one. Which I think that's a stupid reason, but this isn't really my opinion. Another reason would be biology baby. It's other biological nature to be as many females as possible. Once you've seen a woman naked several times, it becomes commonplace. It doesn't matter if you're Jessica Alba, Sienna Miller. We become accustomed to your body and want to experience something different lips, different body, different types. We're only Mongolians because we realize that love and friendship are more important than getting laid. But that's not what a guy would say. The guy would just say, baby, I want sex because, you're just not good enough or something. It's not always gonna be the same. Other men, on the other hand, will say it is just sex, when it's not just sex. It is something different if you're doing it with another woman, because having sex is like you love the person, so you want to share your first time with them, or you want them to be the first one or something. And the only reason I think you should have sex is for children wise, or something different instead of just, oh, I need to go get released and then you just have sex. There are many causes to having sex with just random women. You could get AIDS or HIVs. Do you get that from just like a random person in the bar is not going to be a typical person that, really it's not. And the last one is, how do you know when your man's cheating? I would say that he starts to stay distant from you, like my boyfriend does, or he just starts, fade away. Every guy does it. They cheat. When they cheat the first time, don't go back to them because you know they're gonna do it again. A guy can't keep a stable relationship without cheating. Maybe there's men that have dated and, maybe they didn't cheat, but really, I don't have really anything positive to say about this besides men do cheat and there's no real resolution to it. What are you gonna do? Change a man just because he did one thing? He's not gonna change for you. This is a sexual desire. It's not something you can change unless he's born that way and he really commits to what he says. Every guy will cheat, and I know it's the most painful thing to hear, but every guy's gonna be a pig, and girls may do the same thing. And, it's kind of weird. I just think I'm done. So that was the topic today. Why do men cheat? I think I gave 8 reasons or 9. So if you want me to talk about something, I will talk about it. If not, then sayonara. Hasta la vista or something like that.
Bye.